morning. Right now I want to talk about the simple things, you know, again, but I'm still at the homestead, so I thought I would practice some of my outdoor skills. So in getting ready to do something as simple as burn wood in my wood tent stove that I haven't tried yet, I figured out you need something to carry the wood with. I got a knife to chop the wood, but it's big and ridiculous looking, so I'm afraid somebody might see me and awkward, so you need to be careful about what you buy. You need a place to put it on your body because you can't carry everything in your hands, so you need like a good strap across your shoulder or backpack to carry the wood and your belongings with. So this is why it's important to try things out before you go. And as a second note, as you see, I'm right here. I'm by this great big fallen tree. See, by the pretty water right there. But you know what? This isn't wood that you burn. Oh, here comes the dog. So it's important to make sure this kind of wood will actually clog up a tent, a stovepipe. So you need to know what type of wood you're looking for. So there's actually more to learn than just going out and putting wood in a stove. So here's my little stove. As you can see, it's about 30 pounds. It has handles for when you want to handle it, and then when it's burning, you can put stuff on top of here to heat water or cook, and then you can hang gloves or things off here to dry. It's supposed to have everything fit inside, but this is the little flue at the top, which I couldn't fit once I took it apart. So the door opens up, and as you can see, all the parts are inside. So here are all the parts before I put it together. So all of that, of course, that's dust on the top. That's not supposed to be there. The other thing I did is I got from a friend, God bless barter, these are thin fire bricks that you normally put around a fireplace, and I actually put them inside. I don't know if you can see them, but it's a pretty thin metal. You can see right there the metal is really thin, so the heat over time will wear it out. So I'm hoping that these bricks will extend the life of my little stove. So I'm going to put it together now. Okay, so here's my little stove. You can see it's got the legs, so you can do it with or without the legs. If you put the legs up though, you get the heat away from the floor. And it comes with extensions up to that high. And so actually that goes out right the top window or the vent of my trailer, so it works perfect. And the other thing I did is, or they have, is you can add these, are optional right here. Can you see that? And you can put potatoes in there, I guess, or cook in there. And then you can open it. See, and it has a grate. See the bricks? And then here is openings that you can open or close to vent it, because fire needs oxygen. Same thing back here. Vent it, open or close. And then you can't see it. I'm going to try. I don't know if you can see that, but underneath is also a place where you can dump the ash. So now I'm going to attempt to start a fire. Okay, so there is some paper and some sticks, and for anyone who hasn't started a fire before, it can be incredibly difficult. I know it always looks simple in the movies, but every type of wood burns differently, and how long the twigs hold fire or how easily they catch. I know when I was in the mountains in California, I had different wood, and I know I had hardwood, and it could take me an hour to get a real fire going, so with constant attention. So it's not something you can assume that you'll just be able to do with a quick lighting of one match. So it definitely takes some practice and some understanding of the types of fuels you have and what combination works best in what circumstances. Now the nice thing about this is it's getting oxygen, but it's also protected from the wind. If I was out in the open, I wouldn't be able to do that. So let's see if it starts. All right, there we go. We put it in and we're seeing if it takes off. It looks like the paper's burning okay. Now the big question is there enough paper to make the sticks catch? I doubt it. I never get it on the first try. Well, maybe we shouldn't be so close. Can you see that? There it goes. I might need something smaller than those sticks to catch. If you can get wood chips, those work really well. Any kind of wood shaving. So wood or cardboard actually lasts longer than paper. That worked. Even paper bags I found worked pretty good sometimes. So I think I will be out collecting Let's look up and see. Nope, no smoke coming out yet. Alright, so I put some more sticks in there. I don't know if it's going to burn. The soft wood chips burned okay, so we're going to see if this stuff catches right there. But this is what I learned so far. Alright, so you want to have the vents open so oxygen can go through it, but the door closed so that it gets heat buildup. You don't want to have dust on the top because that burns smoke, and you don't want to be someplace with all the smoke coming out that's going to be a problem. But the good news is I don't see any embers coming out. I just see smoke. But there is smoke coming out of here, although I will say it's already tossing heat. Oftentimes in the mountain cabin it would take probably 3 hours before the room would be really heated up, but this is already, I can feel it already tossing heat around the sides. It's already too hot to touch. Let's peek again. It's like cooking. You can't ever get cooking. So yeah, it looks like if you close the door, that seems to be the trick to getting the fire to go. So you need gloves, some kind of gloves or fiberglass gloves, leather, because it's going to get hot, and I think I'll go put a pot of water on the top and see if it boils. I put a pot on, so we have a little water in there, if you can see that. It's a cast iron pot, so you can see it doesn't go all the way. There's not full contact, but you want a cast iron because you don't want to burn through the metal because it's going to get a lot of direct heat, so we will see if that will boil. Alright, well, we're watching it. Now I've got the back closed. It was throwing a lot of smoke out, so that seemed to help throw the smoke up. We want the smoke to go up and out of the trailer or tent or small enclosure, and it doesn't seem to be coming out the front by just keeping the one side holes open. Still learning. Not entirely sure if the smoke coming off the top is the dust burning off or something else. So you can feel the heat coming out. Starting to get warm. I had it, the fire was in the back, now it's moving out, so I can move it out a little bit. And we will see how long that takes. Of course we can't watch it because a watch pot never boils. Okay, so it's been, I don't know, it's been what, 15 minutes? I've got my friend out here watching it. And look, see the smoke, the paint is peeling away. I don't think it's probably supposed to do that, but you can see my water's not boiling, but it's nice and hot. So you have your own humidifier too. And you can see right there the paint's coming off. Still don't think that's supposed to be happening, but there's not much I can do about it now. This is why you do these things, practicing first. Alright, so we can see now we've got a pretty good fire going. I had to take the water off because it was at a full boil. But overall, I'm really happy with it. You can see how cute it is. And if you look back up at the top, it's not really blowing smoke anymore. It's just a lot of heat coming out. The bad news is all my paint is chipping away. So better here than inside the trailer. So I'm going to run a fire. Keep it hot so whatever's going to burn off is going to burn off. But I'm really happy with it. I think it's cute. So here we are. And so I'm happy to say that this was a good buy. I think it will work out really good if the world comes to an end and I have to heat my trailer. But sitting here, there is a lot of heat coming off of this, so there is absolutely no doubt. This will keep me warm inside the trailer if things go bad. Alright, so I want to close out the video for today. Of course, the dog's going to now bark the minute I start taping. But I'm just sitting here kind of writing out what I wanted to say. And it's one of the things I've been thinking about a lot is on this journey as I meet people. How many people are doing the solution in building the new world, but they're not being the solution. Most everybody I met is feeling good about the steps they're taking, but they're not really happy. I don't feel that joy, and peace and joy are really the bridges to the new world. And in the same way, if you look at the little stove here, as the stove heats my home from the inside out, because you have to build the fire within and the heat radiates that exact excuse me, that I have to tell you, I just had the best cookies ever that I just made with my homemade iced tea lemonade mixture. And I'm sitting outside reading in the sun, and I'm like, it just doesn't get any better than this. The quiet moments are the best. But anyways, what I was saying is that the peace really radiates from within. It is joy and peace. They have to come from within, and that's how you build this world. It's not a physical world that we need to focus on building. It's the world that's within us, and that's the world we'll create around us. So all the effort that we put into alternative solutions and products, I mean, they're just the icing. They're not the real cause. We're the cause. And so it really doesn't matter what you're doing or how you're doing it. What's really important is how you feel. And joy and peace are the bridges to the new world. And that may not mean much to many, but if you get there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I'm so happy again that I got to test my little stove, even if all my paint fell off. So I want to say thank you. It was U.S. American made, so thank you to the workers who made my stove for me, and will definitely be able to keep me warm if things hit and I have no alternative energy source. And this is my alternative energy source. So thank you, and I can't wait to see you again next time. And I'm going to be going tomorrow night to an intentional community. They invited me to their potluck, so I'm hoping to bring you more from that. So have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you here again at JillElizabeth.net and Jill's Journals.